to have a beautiful wellness experience, to fill your cup for your mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Take an inhale and come up, lift up your arms and go over to a side and start that half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Take an inhale, breathe into your rib cage. Add on your hand coming down, add on your foot crossing. Good morning. Good morning. And this is a great place to rotate down and rotate up and get all those little back muscles that need attention. Inhale, go up and go over to the other side, half moon. You can even start with both arms. Oh goodness gracious, hello. And then your hand can come down, you can cross, breathe in. Open up the shoulders. You can rotate towards the floor. And you can feel that stretch more in your back. And then inhale and open up towards the sky. And feel that stretch more in your obliques. Take that inhale. And then up. And here we go, back to hands at the heart. Beautiful. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, reach out. Bring both hands down. Flow to the floor. And then while you're there, bend one knee and bend the other. And bend one knee and bend the other. And you might go a little lower as your body feels warmed up. Inhale and exhale. I also like to fold the knuckles under so I'm less on my wrist as I move right and left. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Inhale and exhale. And then you're going to go back to the center and let your hands pull on the floor. Let your neck release here and shoulders are soft. Now a second add-on would be to interlace the fingers at your lower back. Take the arms over and feel the shoulders stretch. And a third variation will be hands on the ankles and pull. And then bring your hands to your hip bones and pause for blood pressure. And once you feel like you're balancing, your blood pressure feels settled, come up. Take a back bend here, elbow squeeze, lift your heart. Inhale. Open up your arms like a T, bring your spine back to neutral. Pick up your right toes and reach out and over. You can stay classic. You can take your arm over your ear if you'd like. And hold. Triangle pose. Good. Roll that rib cage open. That's a nice one. The arm behind your back is great as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep reaching. Take an inhale. Now exhale, strong body up. Pivot your feet, pass through 5-pointed star. Lift and spread your toes. Out you go. Down you go. Find a good place for that arm. Ooh, over your ear could be an option, behind your back or up in the air. Upper back is against the same imaginary wall your legs are. Breathe, yep, keep rolling that torso open. Good, long elbow. And 5. Beautiful, guys. 4, 3, 2. Now strong torso, come up for a moment, 5-pointed star, and then step or walk your feet back in. And then open up your arms, take a bit of a back bend, inhale, and then take a step out, 5-pointed star. We're going to go down to the floor. Now leave your right hand or knuckles on the mat, lift up your left arm, and open up like a windmill. Keep opening, keep stretching wide. Inhale, let that left arm come down. Open up your right arm, breathe in. And reach, and then exhale, lower, and then bring your hands back up to your hip bones and inhale, stretch up, go a little back, hands goes to the rear, lift your heart. Gorgeous. Hands come together, step or jump together, and grab a sit. Meet me back here at Samastitihi. Good job. Waking up this body. Take It's your start of your mat, the front of your mat. You can take your left foot about 4 feet deep, and the feet are going to be separate from each other in railroad tracks. Go up with your arms and inhale. And on that third one, hold on to your fingers or your elbows and open up. Here we go with a fold. Parsvottanasana is pyramid. Feel how you can steer your hip, left hip forward, right hip back. Now, for the second part, you can put your hand on your thigh or your shin, and you might bend your knee more, and then you can go into a low pyramid. We're going to take an inhale. Push your feet into the floor. Go up past midline. Take a big long stretch like someone's pulling your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Let your hands come to your heart and then soften that front knee and land softly. Good. Samastitihi. Take the other foot back about 4.5 feet deep. Your hips are square. Go up with the arms. 1, 2, and then let those hands interlace. Inhale and exhale, hinge. So now we're in a pyramid pose. Parsvottanasana. Feel how your feet are helping you balance even while you're stretching. Let your hands come down maybe to the thigh or the shin, or if you want to bend the knee, you can go lower. Relax everything in your neck. Take another inhale. And as you're ready, push your feet into the floor. Come up, go into a bit of a back bend here. Arms stretch you up higher. Breathe in, elbows long. Gorgeous. Hands come to your heart. Step up to the front of your mat. Beautiful job. Grab a sip. Meet me back here. You're doing so good. And we're going to be taking vinyasa. If you prefer just to meet me in down dog, you can. But you'll take an inhale to go up with your arms. Now we're going to do an utkatasana here. So squat pose. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Hands down. And this is where if you want to meet me in down dog, you can. Otherwise, put your feet back. Elbows bend. Take an inhale, up dog. Lift your hips out of push-up, down dog. And you can walk out your dog. Shoulder blades are wide. And you can press both heels down and hold. Feel the heels stretch towards the floor. Feel your hands push you back so you're not on your arms much. Your weight's going back to the feet. Lift the sit bones. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, come up to your hands, halfway up positioned. Take an inhale to go all the way up, back. Hands to the heart. Now leave your right foot forward and make sure you have enough room on your mat. Take your left foot back about 5 feet deep for warrior 1. Your front thigh is at 90 degrees. Your arms could be like a field goal post or up like a high Y. Your back knee is long, your front knee's 90. That's it, Michelle. And you've got this little pulling up sensation of your pubic bone up and your ribs down so that your abs help your low back and help your hip not jam into the front of your hip socket. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. Soft gaze, forward looking. Bring your hands to your heart, hinge your torso forward, and in one motion, land softly next to your other foot. Gorgeous. Let's take the other one. Warrior 1. Take that foot back, bend that front knee, arms open. Ribs pull down, pubic bone pulls up. Front thigh is strong, back leg is long. Keep reaching, keep opening, keep lifting. Take another inhale. Let your hands come to your heart and your body will pitch forward. Step in one motion if you can to the front foot. Samasthitihi. Balancing the mind-body breath. Gorgeous. Open up the arms. Take the feet out like a 5-pointed star. Pick up your right toes and point it towards the right wall. I'm going to do a few knee bends here just to establish. This is called Vinyasa, where you're noticing how your knee tracks and you're going to leave it over your heel. Arms open, palms up is really nice position. Back leg is strong. Let's take our gaze over. Yep, that was good, Karen. Right before I said it, you pulled your body back like that. That was good. So hold. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Take this front forearm down. Take your top arm over and hold. You could go down to the floor if you're feeling more, flexible. Take another inhale and come up, strong body. Go back, hand to your thigh and other arm over. Now keep that front knee 90. Good. Take that inhale. Stretching up. Now you're vertical. Straighten the legs. Right here you're in 5-pointed star. Pick up your other toes and just take a few knee bends if you'd like. This is a nice way to kind of check, is my knee tracking with my second toe? And it also gives a little synovial fluid. Now leave the knee over. Make sure your spine didn't go with you, so pull back a little bit, Karen, with your right arm. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Now, gaze could be over that hand. Energize your back leg. Your back glute is on the same wall with your front glute. You're not thrusting your hip forward towards the video. Virabhadrasana 2. Full breathing in your nose. Full breathing out of your nose. So this is a great chance to try nasal breathing. There's some great research on, I feel it's unbiased research on the health benefits of nasal breathing. Now, this front forearm is going to be on the thigh. You're going to take it up and over with the other arm. It's almost like you're trying to touch the sky along the way. And then some of you might feel like you want to put your left arm on the floor, left hand on the floor. That's great too. Or even that arm behind. Just have fun. Parsvottanasana. Great lines, everybody. Look at that long line. Extended side angle. You could think about trying to get as long a line as you can from your top hand to your back foot. Big long line. Roll the rib cage open. Good. Feel that breath, fill up that rib cage. Now take an inhale. Can you push really strong? Go up and back. Good. Ooh. Now that knee's still over the ankle. You're making sure it doesn't drift inward, medially especially. Stretch out that top elbow. Good. You're doing great. And you can go back if you want, Miss Cheryl, where your hand touches your thigh. That's my girl. There you go. Breathe in. Yeah. Intake and inhale. Now as you exhale, we're going to come up and you're going to put the feet straight. Now exhale forward, but you're going to walk your hands more forward, so it's actually a hammock pose. Your hands are kind of like a down dog would be, forward of your body, and your feet can internally rotate, toes towards each other, and hold. Five. Walk back, and then with your knuckles folded under, if you care to, bend the right knee and find a place that's good for you. So it could be just a little bit, and Catherine, you might choose to keep your legs straight, or if you want to go all the way down, you can. This is an option. 2, yep, just hold 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then go over to the other side and hold, and 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to go in the middle, which is a malasana or garland pose, but if you want to do happy baby instead where you're unweighted, you can do that too. So find which one's going to work for you. And that's another one, Michelle, you could just keep your knees long, or you could come down and do a squat. Do whatever is good for your body. So Catherine, you might just do that exactly. So I like how we're finding what works for us. Great, Michelle, look at that. Good, Shereen. Oh, good, everybody. Look at, good, Betty. Great, Karen. All right, 5. I like to add the hands stretching on this one, the prayer pose. 4, 3, ooh, yeah. 2. Now, if you want to, you can stand up without your hands helping you and then come back up. Terrific. Hands at the heart, samasthiti, and then grab a sip and meet me back here. Really good. We're going to do a little balancing. Tree pose. Lift and spread your toes. And you're going to do tree pose with the foot on the calf or the inner thigh. You could also do a little more modified with the foot just hovering. So we'll do a few things here. This is Vrikshasana. This is a more classic tree first. And if you care to add on a little arm variation, you can take a cow face arm. And then the hands can go to your heart. And if you care to take a rotation, keep your legs the same, but turn your torso. You're going to turn your body back, lower your foot and hold. Samasthiti, that was really good. And then lift and spread your toes. Take this foot up to tree. It could be real low, could be calf, it could be your inner thigh. Classically, the arms can go up and hold. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretend you didn't see that. 5, I'm just kidding. 4, 3, 2. Now a different arm position would be fun. A cow face. 10. Ooh, 2. Shoulders. Love openings. Breathe in through your nose. And then how about the hands come together at the heart and you're going to rotate your torso, but leave your legs the same. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Face me. Lower your foot. Really good job. Now this is a, let's grab a sip and then we'll do a quad stretch and a dancer. Oh, goodness. The first one is that your one arm goes up and around. You catch your foot or your ankle and you hold the other arm out for 10. Try to feel your ribs pull down. Try to feel your pubic bone pull up. Try to feel your breath come in your nose. Straighten your support knee even more so it's real tall. Yeah, it's real long. That's it. All right, if you care to add on, push that foot into your hand. Feel the thigh go up behind you. Dancer, Natavajasana. Slowly come back and let your hand come to your heart and your feet down. Beautiful job, guys. Let's do the other side. So the one arm's going to come up and around, and you're going to find your foot, your ankle, something to hold on to. Your other arm's out. Now, if you care to add on, push your foot into your hand. That's okay. Yep. Good. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then woo, gracefully come back. Nice job. Let's grab a sip and then do a warrior 3. Really good. This one I consider one of the harder ones. Warrior 3, lift and spread your toes and let the right foot come off the mat behind you, and that may be all you do. As your leg lifts, your torso goes lower. The hip square is probably the cue that is that we want to be most mindful of. And if you want to make it harder and classic, you can put your arms in front of you on either side of your ears. And slowly come back. Good, Michelle, that's it. Woo. All right, other side. That one's just hard. You're doing great. Okay, hands behind your, beside your hips. Lift up your other toes, your left toes. Now that could be your pose. You might keep on going, keeping the hips square to the floor. Those of you that do want to add your arms over your head, that's a harder position. It's a longer lever on each side. All right, hold. Reach, inhale, and then as you're exhaling, come back, hands to your heart. Utkatasana. Now, once your blood pressure settles, inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, have a squat. Heels are in line with your respective knees and inner hips, the bone part of your hips, not the flesh part of the hips. Palms together. Open up, the elbow goes to the side. And then open up, arms. Now we're going to exhale, put the palms together. Just the upper body rotates. Keep the legs the same, palms pressed to open up the back more. Take an inhale. And then on the exhale, come up, and we're gonna raise our arms up as we stand, go into a back bend. And the hands come together at the heart, Samasthiti. Go to the front of your mat. This is Ardha Chandrasana, standing crescent pose. Very similar to Warrior 1, but the back heel's off the mat. So your right foot stays there. Send your left foot pretty far back, 5 feet, 6 feet back. Just kidding about the 6 feet. Okay, 5 feet back, go up. Now the arms could be up, the heel's off the ground on this one. You've really got that pubic bone pulling up and the ribs down. So hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good. 9, a little bit of a back bend, Karen, I think you can. Yeah, there it is. A little bit of a back bend, Betty. Kind of, yep, there you go. Yep, that's it. Take your inhale. Hands go to your heart, hinge forward, and in one motion, step up. Let your body gestate, and then take the other one. Far back, back heel up, front knee at 90, arms up. And yeah, maybe that's good. That's it. The heart's going towards the sun. Good. Good. Your upper body is going to the sun. Keep reaching through your elbows. Take the hands towards the heart. Hinge your body forward. Step up. Samastitihi. Hands go to the heart. Beautiful. Guys, this one is the cross leg position. So it's Gomukhasana. Your feet are basically in line with your hips. Now start with your seated position, and I'll add on and do what you can. So this may be it. Or lift up your right leg and cross once or twice. And if you want to add on your right arms under your left. Eagle. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, slide up. That's hard. You're doing great. Lift and spread your toes. Have a seat. Now, you could stay this way, or you could lift up your left thigh over your right, and then you square your pelvis again. The left arm could go under. Here we go. Elbows are up, shoulder height. We're going to take another inhale and an exhale to come up. Great job. Grab a sip, meet me back here. Let the inhale, this is going to be a vinyasa, so if you prefer to meet me at down dog, you can just do that. We're going to inhale and go up, meet the sky, greet the sky, pass the Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, feet go back, and elbows bend. Inhale, up dog. Look over your right shoulder, and look over your left shoulder, and get puppy kisses if you can. Inhale, neutral, now curl your toes. You can add a push-up and a down dog. This time in down dog, push your left foot down your right heel so you get a isolated calf stretch. Now put your left foot down and push your right heel down. Place both heels down. And then let your knees down and take a child pose. And then go into your belly position. This is inhale to lift up, either Sphinx or put your arms a little further away from you. Swan. Ah, love it. Good. Shoulders are down. Ah, hold, breathe in. Inhale. And then lower, and then your hands go beside your hips, and you're going to come up with everything. The belly is on the floor, but everything else is up. Shalabhasana. Feel how nice it is to strengthen your back. Relax for a moment and interlace your hands if they will. If that doesn't feel good to you, just keep the hands beside your hips. Go up. Relax for a moment and bow pose. Hands to your feet or ankles, Dhanurasana. Come up. We'll do this 2 times, so if you have 1 foot only, it's okay. Keep lifting, but you're doing it with a sense of allowing rather than efforting. Now relax and allow the other side, or do the same double-footed position again. Come up. Like you're letting your breath let you get deeper. Relax. A child pose. Push your hips back. And I'm going to curl the toes under for the feet. You're welcome to do that as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then shift into a forearm plank. Let your elbows be underneath your shoulders and hold. Lift up your knees and hold. Ear in line with the shoulder, so your nose is behind your sternum. Hold. 5. And we're going to touch side plank. If you care to add on a tree pose with this side plank, you can. And Catherine, if you need to do a different, like forearm plank front, you can do that. Just whatever bed is good for your shoulder. Hold. 10. Good. 2, 3. Look at her go. 4, 5. There you go. I like to even stretch out through the hand. Everything gets attention. Good, Betty. That's good. And lower the hip. The hands do so much for us during the day, so try to give them attention. The foot is on tree pose if you want, but you can also just do a normal Vasisthasana, side plank. Stretch out both hands. I love it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your hip down. Nice. Now we're going to go to our back. And I want you to take your thighs up like you have a table underneath your calves. Your hands are behind your head. Rotate, yogic bicycle. Try 50 reps. And if you want to do something else, bridge pose is a really good one to do instead. So you're breathing, you're linking breath with movement. You're clearing your mind by focusing on the task at hand. And you can get all these benefits even if you choose a different posture, a modification, an advanced challenge. Those of you doing the yogic bicycle, you can pull your toes back and stretch them out. Feel your tummy, your core, and take about 10 more. It's going to be 50 reps total. Now rest your head, and the counter pose for a supine abdominal, a really nice one, is to do bridging. But instead of just going straight up, I'm going to have us do 5 of these where you really give each part of your back attention, low back especially. Ooh, slowly glide up and slowly glide down. Slowly glide up. And slowly glide down and up and down. And you're going to be holding yourself up. Each hip is level, the hips are level, and hold. Now, if you care to add on, interlace your fingers underneath your back and shimmy your shoulders closer together and let your eyes close and receive the breath through your nose. Feel your belly. Expand your heart. Feel your throat. Five, 4, 3, 2. Release your hands and slide your lower back down and take 1, 2 feet, happy baby. 1, 2, pull down. 5. And we're going to let the right leg go up to the sky. You're going to take 2 fingers around your big toe if you can. Your left leg hovers. Now you can exhale and come up, and you're going to feel like you're doing a hamstring stretch plus an abdominal crunch. And I love it. So if you need a neck support though, you could modify with one hand behind your head. Otherwise, keep holding. 10. Breathe in. Lower down. This is the other side, Utthita Padangusthasana, holding on to the big toe pose. Your 2 fingers around the big toe helps your arch. And who doesn't need a strong arch? Good, Michelle, you knew what I was going to do. We're coming up. Good. I was touting the benefits of the big toe hold. I never understood when I first started taking yoga what that big toe was all about. But when you're holding on to your big toe and you push through the mound, you strengthen your tibialis posterior. And you always hear about people dropping arches or their feet growing or having, flat feet over time. But you can do exercises like this to help. So breathe in and lower. Now you can grab each of your toes and pull your knees down, happy baby. And then take both feet together and you've got this little bound angle. Now you can hold on to your feet here if you'd like. Just stretch out your pinky toe from the 4th toe or big toe from the 2nd. They need attention. The toes need attention. Great. Take an inhale. And then as you're ready, we're going to take a little slow-mo of lifting up one leg. Inhale. And split the legs and lift up the other. And inhale and pull in. And slow-mo pull. Slow-mo pull. Feel your hamstring. And then take 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. Beautiful. 3 more. Love it. 2. Yep, I love that. And 1. And recover for a moment. Now you could just rock a little bit here, right and left. And then take your left leg very long. Take your right knee across and let your hand go to your thigh. This other arm, it might do 1 to 3 circles. And then you'll leave it out like a T or a Y. And breathe in. You've got your lower back. You've got your upper back. And good. That a girl. Any prop you need to make the body feel like it's able to receive the entirety of the stretch is worth getting. Ooh, that's it. Exhales are a great way to release tension. Exhales are a great way to release tension. Try 10 more. All right, take an inhale and go to the other. So your right leg's long, your left knee's out long, over, and you're gonna take about 1 to 3 circles here. 2, full range of motion, that doesn't hurt. Take your other arm out like a T or a Y. Oop, gotta move my microphone transmitter. Okay. Okay, breathe. 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale to slowly come back. Really good. And hug your legs in, and you can just stir the knees a little bit. And I want to give a couple options here, so please choose which one's good for you. You can take the right ankle to the left thigh and your hand goes through. Or if you care to take a pigeon, those of you who know what I mean, go for it. Okay, I just have to submit this is the pigeon. So I want you to do the one you're craving. And Karen, it looks like you have a pillow already. I think your head, yeah. You have something under your head. Yeah, your name is just covering up that part of your view. So if you need a pillow, grab it. And then those of you that are in pigeon, if you want to, you're good. I can see you. It's just that the name is right there. So forward fold. As you're ready, you can come up, and if you're in the pigeon and you just want to hold your foot for a moment, that's a really fun one. Otherwise, if you're in the lying down pigeon, that's it. You can change it. Breathe in. Nice. Good, Catherine. And the way you can change it is curl your toes, shift up to down dog, and then take your other leg up. Good. Look how everybody's figuring it out for their body. Yes. Nice, Michelle. Oh, this is so nice. Your shoulders are down. Good, breathing. Now, as you're ready, you're heading down. Good, Catherine. I love it. Everybody's just finding ways to help their body. Exhale as you forward fold. Forward folds are very calming on the nervous system. Now inhale and come up. Stretch. Oh, it feels so good. If you're in the pigeon and you want to grab your foot, go for it. If you're in the other figure 4 and you want to move your ankle and spread your toes, go for it. Yep. You might do the ankle to thigh, Betty, and then roll your ankle like a stretch, figure 4. And then when you're ready, come up. You guys are doing great. Let me turn this body. Take an inhale. Make sure if you would like a band or a Pilates ring for a hamstring stretch, you have that. I may grab mine here. What is it today? A Pilates ring. All right. Now, if you want to, did you guys see my new organizational shelf unit? And you come down. Now, if you want to, it's up to you, but a prop underneath your sacrum, and one prop could be a yoga block, and another prop could be a foam roller. So you notice I just grab different props sometimes. I want to show you the versatility, and whatever you have, it can work. So you'll see I deliberately mix it up. So I have a Pilates ring around the foot arch. I have the yoga block on its side, the full yoga block on its side, and then that is going to help my low back decompress and help your psoas stretch. You can do this on the floor as well. You could do it with a foam roller. You could do it with a yoga band, a tie or a Dynaband. So just a towel, anything you have. Don't let not having a resource stop you. And then the real root of the work is our own work. So you just enjoy. I shouldn't say work, let it be fun. Let it be enjoyable. Feel your psoas, feel your hamstring. I like to take it across the midline especially. That's where I find most people are tighter, on that biceps femoris. It crosses the knee and the hip, so it's really important for that. And I just want you to have fun. If you're getting an urge to turn your leg out or turn your leg in, and go for it. Keep your waist long. And I'm going to offer a little out position. So now that's a little more inner hamstring. And if you go really far, it's more inner thigh. There's no wrong answer. Just enjoy. I think every single fiber in my leg needs attention. I need some stretching. So they all feel good. You can see what you need. Inhale. As you go back towards your neutral, you might notice, hey, it's opened up some. Great. Take your other leg up in the air, and Catherine, that should feel good on that knee. Now your other leg down, woo, and fresh. See how this one feels now, and feel how this hamstring feels now. Also, you can use the exhales to relax your neck. You might just move your head a little sometimes. A big sigh, that looks good. Michelle, you can tell how your right hip flexor wants that stretch. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I've got the left hamstring, but I'm also trying to pour that right psoas down. Try taking it across the midline, should feel amazing. Take it out to the side. And again, experiment. What are your needs? What are you feeling? See if you can gently take it back to neutral. And then both feet at the same time can be long, both knees can be bent, or both feet can be extended away from you. And you're doing a psoas release and a low back release. Yeah, try that. You may have to move the block and relax. 5 inhale, exhale cycles here. If you would like to add on, your feet can go up on a wall with your block underneath your sacrum. And then slowly release your block and come up to seated. And we'll take a moment to clear the mind still. And if you want to, you can focus on your breath, or you can focus on the noise. That is associated with the heart, that tone, that frequency. And we'll just put our hands on that heart. Notice how your heart feels when you've been taking care of it for this last hour, how your body feels and how your spirit feels. And this is your most valuable resource. If you can feel strong in your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit, everything goes better. Today I'm going to appreciate and recognize that it's good to do things that are good for me, to take care of me. I'm better to the world anyway when I've taken care of myself, when my cup